What's going on?
Hi. Oh boy, I have AIDS.
Do you have AIDS? I'll say you.
Yeah, great way to start.
Hell yeah. Oh boy, my cat's in here. She wants affection.
Oh shit, don't give her any.
It's a he, but you know,
50-50 shot.
you
You
won't get a.
fucking ruined it for everyone.
I'm trying to figure out what to talk about for today's episode.
Talking about my crippling depression. All right, here we go. Fact number one.
Your crippling depression, my crippling anxiety.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
I want to kill myself.
It's not a joke.
That's not funny
Oh,
because like I want to kill myself every day. Anyways, yeah, I'm looking at like Resident Evil 7 stuff. So
oh, did you hear? Yeah. Is it Resident Evil 7 or is it a reboot?
there's Resident Evil
It's
7. I don't know much about it yet. That's why I was looking at it.
yeah. Have you ever played Resident Evil 4?
I've played all the Resident Evils except for
Oh
6
really?
because that was a shit show.
Yeah.
6 was
Well, I thought
fucking.
5 was a shit show too, right? Apparently. Or was it? Eh.
I liked all Resident Evils. My favorite's probably 1 or 2.
Really? I
Yeah,
like
just because
4's the only one I've ever played.
4 was the only one I ever played. I mean, they remastered 1 and 0 for the PlayStation 4. So I mean,
Oh yeah.
I played both of those because I mean, they're Resident Evil games. I'm not gonna not play them. And they're my favorite because like what's it called? Like um the fact that it's just like the way the cameras are, just static cameras is just like the best way to go. And I think that's what they're trying to do with this uh with this game is to repeat that kind of thing. I'm not quite sure. I think they want to bring back the old Resident Evil, maybe like Resident Evil 4.
Right.
But like 1 through 3 and even 0 were like static camera, you know, every room has a different camera and it doesn't move. You only move your character. But in like Resident Evil 4, it was an over the shoulder thing and you know, you could barely aim and like I wanted to kill myself every time I get to the fucking
Yeah.
what was it,
It's
the
well, they're all tank controls. It's like you're controlling a
yeah,
fucking tank the
exactly. I
whole
think
time.
I think that's the best way to do it to be honest, because it poses a challenge. Because Resident Evil 6, you just fucking run and gun. There's like fucking buses.
Well, yeah, that's when it turned into like a blockbuster type thing, where it was more like
Yeah,
action and
and
or
it wasn't Resident Evil. Like that's not what makes Resident Evil Resident Evil.
like
Like,
like at least with 4, it was like in like a creepy village or whatever. So you're like, all right, the atmosphere is pretty creepy. But like with 6, it's just like balls to the wall, just like action.
yeah, well, like the thing is with like, what's it called? Like, the Resident Evil story isn't like an insane, mind-blowing like storyline. It's
It
just like
it ain't deep,
pretty,
that's for sure.
it's pretty simple. So I mean, the fact that they tried to turn, you know, Resident Evil 6 into like this blockbuster thing, it's like it's not an interesting story.
Yeah,
Pretty, I wouldn't say bland, but it's not original in any way. And I'm not saying Resident Evil's bad. Resident Evil's probably like some of my favorite games I've ever played, just because you know it poses a challenge and it doesn't. It's not very linear. Like you really have to like pay attention to what you're doing. And if you like, you know,
yeah.
fuck up, you like
Sure.
drop
Well,
something and you lose it, well, you got to restart your save and fucking do it over again.
shit.
And it fucking like that's when I hate like, and then like 4, I think it was 4. Like it incorporated like companions, like you like Ashley, the
Yeah.
daughter,
I mean,
the
it's actually not as annoying, really, because
I
then I
mean,
just like shove her in a corner.
yeah, that's what people don't understand is you can just really just like throw her in a fucking like, you know.
Yeah, a fucking corner, and then yeah. So it's not that bad of like a S type thing. I'm just like stay right there, and I'll just do all my shit while you do nothing.
From what I see,
You are pointless.
from what I see, they might use the you know the same characters from the old games like Leon and
Jill. I hope to get the original voice actors
because
from the PlayStation 1.
Jill's my favorite.
Jill, yeah.
Jill is
I
definitely
like is it Leon that's in the fourth one? The
on
Blondie?
in 2 and 4 and 6. He was in 2. That's when you first see him, and then 4 he's like in Europe. Like
Wait, so in the remastered that you played, the first one,
yeah,
do they keep the original voice actors, like
I
the really bad dialogue, or do they revamp it?
I don't know. I mean, I think they changed some of the audio they knew was bad, but they kept some good ones in there, like the whole Lockmaster joke. They kept that in there, which I thought was pretty funny.
Like, uh, that's great.
Yeah, but the game
I
is
mean,
basically exactly the same. It's just a different engine, which I'm totally okay with. The game's almost exactly the same. There's barely nothing different about it. And the
yeah,
Resident Evil Zero was kind of hard because you're playing two characters at the same time.
yeah, it's a little
You
weird.
control both. It's not like Resident Evil 5 where Shiva is just, hoarding your ammo the entire time and you just use
Hard
shield.
ammo. No,
Yeah.
die. Don't care about you. Yeah.
But I
I
hope
mean,
just Resident Evil 7 goes back to its roots. I mean,
yeah.
it's a huge installment.
Um,
And this isn't like this. This isn't the seventh Resident Evil game. This is like what? It's like 19th. I don't even know how many installments of Resident Evil.
Probably because there's the What are they called? Revelations for
Revelations.
the
There's
3DS.
Veronica.
Mm-hmm.
There's all these like off.
Counting zero
Yeah,
because
and Resident Evil is
uh,
just a prequel to Resident Evil 1. Kind of. It kind of happens like 30 minutes before the events of Resident Evil 1. It kind of happens at the same time, but
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's Capcom, right?
Capcom, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Ones who just kill everything they love, like Dead Rising and Resident Evil.
yeah, I'm a big Devil May Cry fan, which
Oh, and
originally
that
the
too.
first
That too.
the first game was supposed to be a Resident Evil game, but it was so different that they changed it to something completely different, and
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome.
We haven't even
Have you played the reboot?
for Devil
The
May Cry.
Yeah,
Oh, with Emo Dante.
with Emo Dante.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not as bad as people say, at least in my opinion. Like he's just kind of douchey.
Yeah, he's just
That's
a punk. That's all there is.
But like, I mean, I don't mind him as much, but I prefer my Pizza loving Dante,
He's,
my fucking heavy metal, awesome.
he's just not an interesting character. Like he's just not interesting in this game. Like he's not.
Well, I mean, like they try to make like kind of like a compelling story or whatever, but Devil May Cry it's never known for its deep story. It's like, hey, look, a tower, fucking is in the sky now. Guess you gotta go explore that shit. Like that's pretty much the story.
Yeah, I mean, what was, what,
Look, it's a haunted mansion. Better go in there. All right.
yeah. I mean,
Look, it's two.
we haven't even introed the show. We've been talking for like 20 minutes and we haven't even introed the fucking show. This is episode 2 of Junk Theater. If you're not
Aware.
aware by now, I mean,
Or
if you're
can't read.
then you probably know where you are, hopefully, or else you need probably some serious medical evac.
You take 884 east, then you make it right, then you make another right, then you go to hell.
Trying to figure out what
Yeah.
to talk about though. I mean, trying to see like news wise.
Let's just talk about video games. Fuck it.
I know, but like, what's new in video games? There hasn't been like any huge.
I mean, it's a little couple days old, but the Dishonored 2 is coming out. Have you ever played Dishonored?
I never played Dishonored. Was that Bethesda?
Yep.
Yeah,
Bethesda. It's
Bethesda.
really good.
I mean, Bethesda is probably like my favorite, one of my favorite game developers. I mean, besides Brink, and we won't speak of that because Brink was so fucking bad.
Oh, have you played Doom yet? I don't have Doom, but
I haven't played Doom yet. I wanna try it. I heard the beta, like a multiplayer beta was really bad, but then people were telling me like the single player is like outstanding.
yeah.
A lot of mixed reviews. I mean, I never played any of the Doom games. I know they're like classic.
Neither am I.
But
I mean, I'm thinking of looking at the PlayStation Store. They're probably only like $5, so I'll just.
from what I've seen, it looks like a Doom game. Like it doesn't look like anything besides a Doom game. Like, I mean,
Well, I mean,
Doom
it
itself
looks
isn't like
kind of
hmm,
Halo-ish.
it does kind of
Like,
look Halo-ish, and that's because you have the ability to look everywhere around you, not just like know, left and right like in the old games. You couldn't look down or up.
well, actually, the old games, there's like a game theory on this, where this guy is basically saying it's not actually 3D. It's like layers of, um, like, it's actually a 2D game because like every time you like turn around, like it changes to make it look like it's 3D. That's why you don't have to aim down and like
Yeah.
move 360. You could just like aim straight forward, and a guy could be way like down the stairs, and you could shoot him, even though you're not even aiming at him.
Yeah, you don't even have to be in like the general line of sight to hit a guy.
Yeah, yeah, basically. It. I mean, I can't really explain it because I'm not good at math. But if you look at his video, it's pretty interesting.
I mean,
It's just illusion.
Doom, like I said with like Resident Evil, Doom isn't like a deep story. It's like you go to hell and fight monsters. I mean, that's
It's not even. It's like it's space hell.
it's,
It's
yeah, that's
basically.
basically what it is. And
I
Wolfenstein,
think they're on Mars most of the time, right? If
yeah,
I'm not
mostly.
mistaken.
It's mostly either on Mars or in hell, like either or. Um, and like I love it. I personally love it when games derive like that. Just like, okay, we know we don't have like an interesting story like
Yeah,
Wolfenstein or like uh
like
Doom or
base.
Resident Evil, but they make their mark with the game types that they make.
Yeah,
Like Wolfenstein, the new Wolfenstein game was amazing. I loved it. uh
yeah.
Doom seems like fun. I want to try it, and like
I
I
want to
played all
try.
the Resident Evils, and I'd play them again.
I want to wait till the price goes down though, because I
For
don't
Doom,
got $6 to spend.
yeah, I don't. It's probably not a $60 game in my opinion, but I definitely get it when it comes down to like maybe 30, 35, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Just
It's
got,
pretty gory too from the footage I've seen. Like
Doom. What
really,
do you expect? It's. I'd
that's
be
true.
surprised if there wasn't gore. I probably wouldn't buy if there wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, so I mean, I like my games kind of mindless, but at the same time, I also like some story to games. So like one of my favorite games of all time is like Last of Us. If you've ever played it,
I've played Last of Us twice. Just
oh, such a great game. Literally, the first like 5 minutes is just like my heart. No,
yeah,
why?
it's really it tugs on a lot of heartstrings. I mean, it's fun gameplay, and I can see why some people think it's boring because it's very linear. There's not a lot of exploring to
Yeah,
the game,
it's
but
not a lot of like open area. It's mostly just like linear. But
it's a pretty touching story.
oh yeah,
Pretty,
it's it would. It's kind of like what drove me to play the game, but also like I played it. I think my first playthrough on easy mode. I'm like, ah, this
yeah.
isn't that bad. Then normal, and I'm like, this is a little difficult. Then I tried it on expert mode, and I'm like, oh my god, I am out of everything. What do I do?
Yeah, I remember I was playing with it, and I was on like normal mode, and my buddy was playing on like I forget what the hardest mode is called. It's like some
I don't.
word, but like I was talking to him, and I swear I thought he had like he was in the middle of like an orgasm. I'm like, well, whoa, what just happened? He goes, I found 4 bullets.
I found
I lost it.
four.
Found 4 bullets. He's like,
Oh
I hit the
shit.
jackpot. So I mean, I guess
Meanwhile, in easy, they're just like, here's some bullets.
here's some bullets. Here's 50 of them, and then like one headshot kills them. So
Yeah, true.
I mean, I also wanted to talk about like I'm not sure if you saw like there was like one review for Uncharted 4 that was
I haven't touched anything on that yet. But
well if you didn't see like Uncharted 4 is getting like nines and tens across the board because I
really,
hear it's like um a revolution. I wouldn't say revolutionary, but like it's a new take. I wouldn't say new take either, but like it's a fresh start for Uncharted because they implemented some new stuff. I think it takes place a little bit ahead in the future when Nathan Drake's kind of in his like middle age, kind of like 40, maybe 45, and he's like
right?
married, and it deals with his like he's like oh still wants to explore, but like he's got a life now. He's got like a family or some shit like that. I heard
That's
like the story, as Uncharted usually goes, or anything Naughty Dog makes, is very touching and very
yeah.
heartfelt. But there was this one, uh, I don't know who it was. I saw this all over YouTube about a couple days ago when it released, was like one person gave it like a 4 out of 10, and it was like a game critic who's who's like highly regarded in the video game journalism world, and a lot of people were giving him shit for his you know his opinion on the game. He gave it a 4 out of 10 because he felt like it was a washed up franchise that uh has run its course and doesn't need to milk it anymore. He said, there's like one good thing about the game, and that's like the fact that you can use a grappling hook, and that's true because grappling hooks make games like 10 times better.
He went hard.
He went pretty, hard, and he's getting a lot of criticism for it because when like a fan base likes a game, they're going to defend it. So there was actually a petition, and I don't even know if this is legal, but there's a petition to like get him to take that review down, which I don't think is legal in any aspect because that's
freedom of
it's a
speech.
freedom of speech. So I mean, you can't
and criticism.
He's entitled to do it. I mean, I don't see like a 4 out of 10 being I think it's a bit of a ridiculous score, but I'm not gonna bash him for it. If he doesn't like the game, that's the game. I know a lot of people who don't like The Last of Us.
I mean, that's like one review out of like a couple hundred, maybe.
Yeah, and I mean, he's a big name. That's why it was like such a big deal. Like if it was just some kid on a blog, no one would give a damn. But I think it's
like
a bit ridiculous that so many people are bashing him for. Like, who cares?
That's kind of the same thing that happened to DMC. Like people were just giving it negatives or like bad scores just because of Dante, but like the gameplay is actually really addicting and kind of freaking awesome. But and then you got people who like overhyped it, like this is the brand new DMC, just accept it. Me, I'm kind of in the middle because like I like the gameplay. I can deal with the new Dante, but it sucks. And the story is not compelling at all, even though it tries to be. So like for me, the gameplay just really is what I like about that game, not really anything else.
Yeah, it was kind of. I'm not sure if we talked about before, like my view on like Fallout. Did we talk about that before?
We may have mentioned it briefly. I don't know personally or.
I love Bethesda, but I didn't see Fallout 4 as the best Fallout in my opinion. I'm not sure if I said that before, but I'm gonna say it again if I already have. But like like a lot of people giving like Fallout 4 like 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, and I gave it like maybe like an 8, a 7.5.
I mean, that's not a bad score either. Like people think they're like, "How dare you give it an 8?" It's like, no, that's not a bad score. That's not a bad pretty great score.
Usually Fallout games, like grand slams, like Fallout 3 in New Vegas. I give both a 9 because they were very intriguing games, and I was so immersed. I played both games at least like 4 times. And like the thing is, like Fallout 4, it was immersive. The map was huge, and there were so many side quests to do. But like nothing you do affects the person you are in the game. It's not a role playing game. Like you could kill everybody in that game, and you wouldn't. There's no repercussion. Like I want that effect of like, oh, I'm playing the good guy, so good things happen, or I'm playing the bad guy, and I got bad things happen, or I get perks from being bad. Like none of that in that game, and it kind of sucked. So, I mean, I enjoyed it. I played it twice, and I got like both endings. So, but I wouldn't really play it any more than that because I've seen everything I have to see.
Yeah, there are always those games where like, do I really need to revisit this? Like, it's kind of just like a one playthrough type thing.
Yeah, like Watch Dogs.
I've never played Watch Dogs, but I heard it.
I 100%ed Watch Dogs just for the shit of it, because like it was easy to 100%. Like it was just repetitive. Like
Yeah.
I'm
trying to find some example. I guess like for me, like a game where like there's really nothing to come back to is like God of War 3, because it's basically just the story, and then there's nothing else to do except for like this like arena type thing, and even that kind of sucks because
I mean, I feel like good games,
it's just challenges.
I feel like the best games have replay value.
Yeah, like for example, like
Solid.
Or like Batman Arkham. Like those games have like, well, maybe not the first one, but like City and Arkham Knight have like amazing replay value because there's so many side missions, so many Riddler trophies. Even though Riddler trophies,
The Riddler trophies made me want to pull my fucking hair out.
I hate them. But like at the same time, you're like, I want to 100% complete this bitch.
And it sucked because I ended up doing that, and I wanted to, fucking like end my life because like, oh, I got every single Riddler trophy, and the Riddler boss was so easy. I just wanted to like hurl my controller across the damn room. Like, no challenge to it. It was pretty lackluster, but.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to like with Metal Gear Solid, like you'll play through the game, you'll miss like at least 70% of that game. Like
Probably.
like the amount of like hidden stuff in that is so ridiculous. Like someone who's probably found it all by now. Like
I mean
so many hours in that game.
The new Tomb Raider too has pretty good replay value. Or
The new
rebooted one.
I just played the first rebooted series. I haven't played the new
Yeah.
yet. And that was
pretty good.
It was kind of like Uncharted in the sense, but I mean, I felt like it was more,
It was basically Xbox's Uncharted, but like, isn't it now gone back to PlayStation or something? Because I thought it was like an exclusive.
Tomb Raider, I don't think was ever really an exclusive. Maybe it was before, but
I think it was before, but there was so much backlash that like
kind of like what was it?
I think like Xbox
Dead Rising became an Xbox exclusive.
Oh yeah.
Became an Xbox exclusive, which I hated because I wanted to play Dead Rising 3, but I didn't want to get an Xbox One. I mean, I love Dead Rising 2. That's probably one of my favorite zombie games is Dead Rising 2 because that even itself, I played like I got to level 50 one time. Like my save data got corrupted, and I did it again just because it was just so much fun to get to level 50.
Yeah.
And then I did like and even then like they put like achievements in it where like you have to like beat the whole game just using your fists, and I did, and that was like a hell of fun. So I mean, games like that give me like I'll give thumbs up every single time because give like a whole different way to play the game over. I'll do it. Like it's not just anything that has to do with difficulty level. It's just a different way of playing. That's the best way to play.
Have you ever played Mirror's Edge?
No, I never played Mirror's Edge. It's like fun.
Oh yeah, it's like pretty much like parkour, but in like first person, and like, I mean, in the beginning it's obvious where you're supposed to go, but like towards the end of the game, it's like you have to figure out different types of paths to go on to reach a certain objective, and it's one of my favorite games because it's so much fun. I like to call. There's another game like it called Dying Light where it uses those mechanics.
I played the.
But basically, then you can kill zombies. So I call it like Mirror's Edge: The Apocalypse.
I mean, I 100% Dying Light, and then I played the DLC, and I 100% that too. And even after that, I just went back and like got all like the funny weapons they implemented. I got all the achievements. That game was so much fun. Honestly, that was like probably was that 2015 that came out? Was it last year? Well, I gotta look.
Yeah.
That was probably my game of the year for last year if it came out last year, but I think it was 2014.
Yeah. And it introduced me to Woodkid. He's a artist, like the trailer. Run Boy Run. I love that song.
Yeah. And it was probably one of my favorite
games. Video game news. Well, not news anymore because everyone's probably seen it. The Assassin's Creed trailer.
Oh, the movie. The Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. We did talk about this. Never mind.
We did talk about it last. I still have to see it, so I need to watch it.
Jesus, what the fuck? What's the matter with you?
No. I thought of a pretty funny segment.
Well, all right. Yesterday, actually, Scott Cawthon released Five Nights at Freddy's sister location.
Sister location?
The trailer. Yeah.
They released the trailer.
I mean, it's weird because like, it's basically the same type of formula, but like.
Is it a Five Nights at Freddy's game?
What was that?
Is it a Five Nights at Freddy's game?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a Five Nights at Freddy's because there's Freddy and Foxy, so like it's a Five Nights at Freddy's game, but it's a spin-off. But basically, it's Five Nights at Freddy's 5.
Oh, okay.
Just with some new characters, like there's a ballerina one, and there's like a little child one called Baby.
Oh, okay.
And something's talking to you during the whole trailer, so I'm wondering if like one of the animatronics is gonna talk to you. That'd be pretty cool, actually.
I guess.
But
Yeah.
the thing with the whole franchise is I'm just sick of it. I'm just
It's
so
cancerous.
done.
It's pretty cancerous at this
It's
point.
so much cancer. It's the fan base and the gameplay. It's just all the same shit. Like if they were to like if he were to like make it different somehow, then I'd be on board, but it's the same shit over and over. It's just cancerous.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be, anything less than just a reboot of the original Five Nights at
Just
Freddy's.
expecting Markiplier's play through.
Yeah.
I'll just see all the animatronics, then I'll just be like, all right, I'm done.
All right, and then they get the sweet revenue of all their products.
Oh yeah.
But I thought of something funny we could try on this show. I was, as you do, you browse, the Pornhub, and on, on the front page,
Oh boy.
you'll find really interesting stuff on the front page, as I found. I found this video, and you need to check it out if no one else has. I think it's called Miss Cherry's Pain Toy. I need to find this. I need to find this because I found it one day. I'm like, you know what? What the hell does this mean? I'm gonna watch it because at this point, done, and I need to fucking like. I was in the mood for a laugh, so I clicked on it, and
Oh yeah, mood for a laugh. Sure.
and what I
We all know what we went there for.
what I found was
Disgusting.
probably some of like the like it was probably a hard thing to watch for uh me. Hold on,
For, me.
Miss Cherry's pain toy.
Fuck. I'm
Yeah, I
so done.
found it. I found
You know what? I quit.
it. Oh my god,
Can't keep all that YouTube revenue we're getting.
dude,
All of
you need to watch this. It's probably the funniest fucking thing I've seen in so long. It's like 10
What the
minutes.
fuck is it?
Dude, it's like how like that whole like sadomasochistic thing, like people get off by like being told what to do or like o
Oh yeah.
obeying like a dominant role.
Mhm.
Basically, that's what this is, and like the acting in it is probably the funniest fucking thing. The guy in the thing who's getting like who's the masochist, and if you don't know what a masochist is, that's the person who's receiving the pain and being told what to do and just getting absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, I'm alright.
He 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 looks like he has no business being there. He looks like he is in so much fucking stress. Like, why am I here? And like the woman
I'm going to kick my agent's ass. I swear to Christ.
and the ending shot. Like, all I want you to watch is the ending shot. If I send it to you. Because and the editing in this, mind you, is probably some of the best. It's probably the
The
worst thing I've seen,
best.
but the editing is fucking fantastic. I don't know who edited it, but they
They
deserve
really put their heart out into it.
their fucking hardest work into this. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what else was hard? But anyways.
oh my god, dude, the stuff I saw this guy go through is probably the funniest. Like the most like, it's kind of depressing. It's kind of
It's kind of because he's just taking it, and he's like, "Fuck me, dude."
oh my god, and he's just
What
like
if my mom stumbles upon this video? Oh god.
the woman was so funny because she was like yelling at him and like telling him what to.
She's having the time of her life. Meanwhile, he's just like,
He's just stone face and just like, and usually in like in a relationship like that, an S&M relationship, like they'll like tell him like, oh yeah, tell me that I'm like doing all this pain to you, and he would just say, yes, Miss Cherry, yes, Miss Cherry,
I,
so monotone that you can tell he's not enjoying it at
yeah, Miss,
all.
yeah, Mr.
I just don't
What
understand.
was that? Yes.
What was that? Oh, I enjoy this. I enjoy you flogging me like a slave, and I enjoy you
Like, boy.
attaching like anchors to my nuts.
Oh, have you seen that video where it's basically just this chick. She pins this guy on the ground, and she just like punches him in the balls,
Oh, he's
and then like
like uppercutting and
she
giving
like
knees.
knees it
Yeah.
too, and then she grabs them and yanks them like upward. It's like I'm like,
I
what the
I can't watch
fuck?
that because just like every time I see something like that, I just like I do the thing
My
that,
balls
like
hurt. Yeah,
knees together and like I and my shoulders like
cringe. I'm like, oh my
uh,
god, no.
I can't. Like, just when I saw the I don't know what they were. They're like anchors, like attached to his nuts. I'm like, no, I can't watch this anymore. So I skipped ahead, and the final shot is probably the most satisfying thing I've ever seen. So basically, like maybe three-fourths the way in, like the woman's like, oh yeah, like eating me out, and she's like telling him how bad he is. It's like you can't do this
Yep.
shit. And so she takes lipstick at the end and writes, "Can't eat pussy" on his chest. Lips, and she just leaves him there. It's just him just lying
Damn.
there, like strapped to the floor. That's can't eat pussy on
What the fuck?
his,
Yo,
his face is in the
my friend Matt.
poetry thing. It's so fucking funny.
My friend Matt came up to me one day and showed me this video, and he's like, "Yo, you gotta watch this." It was fucking a dude fucking a snake,
Fucking
a legit snake.
like
Yeah.
his mouth and like.
No. It was like so like the snake was on top of him, and you could see like an area where he puts it inside the snake's, I guess, vagina. I don't know, and it's like all scaly and shit, and he's just like doing this, and I'm like, how? First off, how? Second off, ew.
Oh my god.
So weird. People are so fucking weird.
We're so weird. And then they
Have you
videotape it. It's not that they do it, it's they videotape it and put it online.
exactly? Nothing's gonna happen. Oh shit.
I need everyone to see this. Hold on one second.
You know, Drew has he's left me alone. I now know what to do.
It's a good time.
Oh, thank God Drew's back. Oh, thank God.
But yeah, like
You
this
missed
video was probably the funniest thing, and I need to find more of this because I just think that at some point, like we need to talk about one funny porn video in each episode.
Well, do you know the Amazing Atheist? He's like a pretty famous YouTuber.
About him.
He basically is an anti-feminist, whatever the fuck. He has a video where he's literally shoving a banana up his ass and like pouring chocolate syrup while he's doing it, apparently. And then there's another one where he's putting boiling hot water on his dick, masturbate. It's like, and he's fat too, so it's the weirdest shit.
I also saw something like that where like the guy, it was like a Vine, so like the editing in it was what made the fucking thing. Is the guy just like you can see what clearly is his penis, and he's going towards like a fucking like an outlet on a wall. I don't know what was on the end of it. It was like tinfoil like wrapped around his dick. So he's just and it's like penciled off, so it's just like it could fit in the fucking outlet. And you just see him just like it's getting closer and closer. You hear it,
Oh,
hear a zzz, and then and then it cuts. You start to yell, and then the vine cuts. And that fucking
oh, what the fuck?
the best ones. I'm not sure if you know the anime. I think it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh yeah.
End of every episode, they do the thing where you hear like the fucking guitar, and then it says "to be continued" on an arrow, and it just like it stops and it kind of leaves every like episode on a cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, there's been a bunch of vines.
Those are the best those are the best things I've ever seen. Those are probably the funniest things like the funniest memes I've seen in the last like couple months. It's just so perfect. And then they did that one where he goes like the guy just like gets like a Nerf gun and goes, "Watch McDonald's fuck up my order again," and then he points it at the guy at the fucking cash register. To be continued. And I'm just like, oh my fucking god, people are fucking ridiculous. Oh Jesus, it's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I was watching I don't know why I'm still subscribed to PewDiePie. I really need to unsubscribe from this motherfucker.
I think I did recently, although I don't know.
The one video that probably did it for me was probably like it was at least 2 or 3 months ago. There's this game that came out, like a simulator game. It's called Bear Simulator, and it's like a satire simulator games. It's a funny game. Like it's one of those like things you buy for like maybe $15, and just like
Yeah.
laugh out of it for an hour. And like he was playing it, and he was like bashing this game. I feel like he expected this game to be a fucking like AAA title. I don't know what
10.
thing about. He's just like
IGN.
this game's garbage, this game shit. And then like the end of it is like him trying to get a refund from Steam. I'm like, dude, who the fuck are you? Like, You
He's PewDiePie. Who the fuck you think he is?
you play this fucking game, and then you buy it. You what do you expect this game to be? It's called Bear Simulator. Do you really expect it to be the game to take itself that fucking seriously?
Some Last of Us shit.
Like you expect this game to be Uncharted 5? Like what are you expecting this game to be?
I think what really stopped me was his playthrough of Infamous Last Son, because he was just sucking that game's dick. Like he was like, "Oh my god, this game's amazing," and it's like everyone else is like, I mean, it's pretty generic. Like there's nothing really offered, but he was just like, "Oh my god, bros, this is so fucking awesome," and I'm like, I'm done with you, PewDiePie. I'm so done. Might have been earlier than that actually.
Just
I
like
don't know.
he did all of that with like the Bear Simulator. It was like an unfair just bashing the game, and then it was so bad that the developer like quit developing for video games. Like
What the fuck did I do?
that's where like I drew the line because I'm like you just made someone give up on their dreams because you were a fucking asshole. Like good
Yeah.
job, PewDiePie. I hope your 12-year-old fan base is happy with you and you sleep well at night with your $6 million piece of shit.
Well, all right. So I'd honestly rather have like because some of the most popular YouTubers are like video gamers. I'd rather have PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jackiplier be the most popular. I'd rather have Let's Plays than the fucking Jacob Sartorius, the fucking Mark, whatever the fuck his name is. Like these little fucking kids that have like millions of subs, millions of followers on Vine, and like they could potentially be the future of YouTube, and I don't want that to happen at all because they're just little shit, and I fucking hate them.
Yeah, it really
You know those little shits? They're just
yeah,
like, everyone else does this walking down the stairs. How I walk down the stairs, and they're fucking like
I'm not
wailing their.
this is me when I'm memeing, and then he fucking. That's another thing. Like prank videos, probably like I'm glad they're like basically over and done with, and like people,
I mean, yeah, like
it's fucking fake and garbage and offensive as shit.
there's one that's really fake, but I just find funny for some reason. It's like a
I like,
terrorist one where a guy dresses up as a turban and drops a bag in front of people and goes Allah Akbar and then just runs away. Like I know it's fake, but it's funny at the same time. Fake. I don't know why. That's probably it's probably like the only one though. Although I do love Sam Pepper's shoot my best friend prank. Best ever. 10 out of 10. Awesome prank, bro.
so fun. I want to watch my friends get his brain blown out right in front of me. That's so funny.
Oh yeah, so funny. Not traumatizing.
Not traumatizing at all. I mean, I've only been his friend since I was.
Wasn't he on like Big Brother before he got YouTube famous or some shit?
Oh no, dude. You think I give a shit where he was? He was a piece of shit.
I don't know, Drew. I don't know your life. I
I
I
uh, what was I gonna say? Shit. Forgot what I was gonna talk about. But yeah, anyways, like, oh no, now I remember. I was thinking about like when like YouTubers get old, because I mean nowadays like every YouTube got like the Let's Play community and all like these people who are that do this for a living now kind of recently started like as of like a couple years. Like where is it gonna be to the point where they like retire from what they do? Like
right.
like,
Are we just gonna get like a 60-year-old PewDiePie like, what's up, bros?
yeah, I know. It's like, is he gonna be like 85 and still be doing this shit? Like, is there gonna be a point where you just, stop?
Stop.
Like, I understand that YouTubers quit because, you know, either they did something wrong or they don't want to do it because of complications. But I haven't seen like a YouTuber retire from career.
Because isn't like PewDiePie like 30? I'll actually look it up now. I think he's like 30 now,
Yeah,
maybe.
like the people in like
Or like late 20s.
people in like Achievement Hunter or like the Jeff Ramsey is like 40 something or in his 40s now. So I mean, he's he's a middle-aged man and he's on YouTube making content. Like there's probably even people who are older than him who are making content and stuff like that.
No, he's 26 years old, so is Markiplier.
Yeah,
So is
that's young. They have plenty of years. It's just,
yeah.
people like, Bernie Burns and Jeff Ramsey who are like, some of the biggest content creators on YouTube right now. They're in like, their 40s and they have kids and their own family. So,
I like I don't know what the company They belong to, I think it's Machinima. Um, Steven Larson. They like do like top 10 videos on like video games and stuff. They're pretty funny
Yeah. Yeah.
because they like make fun of it while they're doing it. Like this is fucking stupid.
like I'm not sure if you know like the whole, Drama Alert and like Leafy and whoever the fuck
Oh yeah,
like
I love iDubbbz
I love iDubbbz. I've gotten into iDubbbz recently. He wrote
with the Keemstar Cop or whatever.
yeah, Content Cop. I feel like
Yeah,
Dubs, he's he found himself through like Filthy Frank and like Max Mofo because before like he started talking to them and associating himself with them, he wasn't really that funny. He did like Kickstarter craft and stuff like that.
oh yeah, and the unboxing stuff.
Like you know uh he did like gaming videos and like really like viral stuff. He tried to like fit in the viral crowd, but it didn't work for him. So he did his own thing, which I really enjoy because channels like
Yeah.
that I enjoy because they take the side of offensive stuff.
What's up? Sorry.
So like I like channels like Filthy Frank and iDubbbz because they take the lighter side of offensive stuff and they make it
Well, like
satirical and
I
funny.
like Filthy Frank because like in his channel description, it's just like this is a person you should never be.
Yeah,
Like he makes that abundantly clear.
character.
Yeah, he's basically a character.
I,
Yeah, no, but iDubbbz went hard on Keemstar. Like
he went pretty fucking.
roasted his ass.
He put him in like a guillotine at that point. I don't think Keemstar could even come close to defending himself to anything he said. I don't
No.
like. He's a relatively new channel. He just hit 1 million subscribers, which
Yeah, he literally just I think it was last night. I was like looking at it like, holy shit,
he hit 1 million because he was like
good
maybe
job, man.
a couple 100,000 when I first started, and that's when like I saw him on like that one Filthy Frank episode. I'm like, who is this guy? He's pretty funny. So I checked out his
Yeah,
channel, and just
he's very like
Frank. So
he's kind of cold in a way too. Like he's
yeah.
very cold and mean, but like that's what I kind of like about him.
So I mean, and like a lot of people think he's How To Basic, but I don't think he's How To Basic because a lot of people are trying to figure out who How To Basic is, and like they're like putting red tape around, like trying to figure this shit out. I mean,
I have to
I don't
tell
think
you something.
anyone we've seen on camera, to be perfectly honest. Um,
I am how to basic. It's true. It's me. It's been me all
Basic
along.
is a genius. He's got what like a couple million subscribers from doing stupid shit, from just
Stupidest.
ruining his
Wasn't like one of his first videos like how to pick up an umbrella?
yeah, or how to pick
It's
up
like
a pen.
4 seconds long.
4 seconds long, him picking up a pen, and then he started like implementing eggs in his fucking videos, which
Yeah,
is even funnier because it's just fucking it's
it's so
universal
entertaining.
comedy. It's universal comedy. Like you can't not laugh. It's stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know? But like iDubbbz did roast the shit out of Keemstar because I mean Keemstar is like uh,
I mean,
just a fucking like sociopath. Like he's just insane in
it's
his own head.
crazy. Um, yeah. Like, I mean, I don't really mind Keemstar that much, to be perfectly honest, because like
He's a
he's a meme, and I love these memes.
I
I
just
mean, he is a piece of shit, but
like he eats while he's like talking to people. He interrupts them. He makes it seem like he's a better person for the shit he does. Like he just is a piece of shit.
yeah.
Like
He's
he
just
eats
like,
during the podcast.
I brought your subs up. Now, don't you ever fucking roast
Yeah,
me.
he holds
It's
his
like,
power
fuck, dude.
above everyone's heads. Like he's got a fucking like he's got like a god
Like,
complex or something.
even like with the Pyro cynical thing, like Pyro wasn't even saying anything
He's just giving an
remotely.
opinion.
Yeah, he was just like, yo, just add a disclaimer. Like, that's not even bad.
Bad
It's
thing.
not like he called him like a faggot or
Yeah,
something.
help.
Like, he's literally just like, yo, just add a disclaimer. And keeps starts like, fuck you, Pyro, kill yourself. Like, dude,
And then
just
Leafy
calm
is here.
down.
He just uses clickbait and like pokes fun at all the wrong people, like people who can't defend themselves or who don't
Completely.
deserve the yeah, who don't deserve like the
I mean,
laugh.
I like Leafy because he's really fucking funny. But like with the autism thing, like he didn't fucking know that the guy had autism. If he had, then he wouldn't have picked on him. And when he does pick on people, like Jacob Sartorius, people are like, "Oh, but he's a kid." Yeah, he's a kid with a tour with like millions of fucking dollars. He could take like one bit of criticism, and
No,
then he
it's not that like it's he's not really roasting the kid. He's roasting his parents.
He's more the idea. Yeah,
Because their parents are doing this shit, not him.
yeah, that's
He's
true.
just a face.
But like,
Those
I just like him.
black.
He's just a funny dude. Like I watch all his
I don't
videos.
know. I just feel like his content is a bit overrated because it's not that hard to make. All he does is download a video, record some footage from a
Well,
game.
yeah, I mean,
That isn't
like,
even like footage really. He's just surfing in
let
CS:GO.
Let's Players too. Like they don't like all their editing is basically put myself on a box right here and fucking just play video
If you're
games.
gonna do
But
that, just stream at that point. Like there's
with
no
Leafy, he like kind of just like researches like what cringe video to like watch. It's usually like someone with like only like 10 subscribers, so he like
it's like
really
and it's total
looks
clickbait.
deep into it. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's entertaining as fuck because he's just a funny dude. Like I love his comedy. He just fucking roasts the shit out of people.
Like
I don't know.
I
It's just
think
me.
I think most entertainment nowadays comes out of like the editing people do, or at least good.
Yeah,
And like the new channel, Cow Chop. I know we talked about this before. Cow Chop's editing is like right now is like a piece de resistance because like their newest video where they just search like the dark sides of YouTube. It's so funny that like the editing just kills me. I don't know who edits the videos, but they're like geniuses.
yeah,
So that's what I like. Like channels like Cow Chop and Funhouse, where most of the comedy lies in the editing. I feel like that's good content because that's hard,
yeah.
not
I
just
mean, I kind of like the personality too, and Leafy has pretty, pretty great. Like he's a dude who I would fucking chill with. Like Leafy's like pretty bomb, but yeah, no, I know what you mean with like editing and stuff. Um, like one of my favorite video game reviewers, Cat Icarus, I think his name is. Like his editing's pretty fire.
yeah.
Like
I mean, I
a
wish
lot of
I had
stuff is
those
funny.
kinds of editing skills. I made something a while ago because I have like a I have a like gaming channel. I wouldn't even call it a gaming channel. I just posted two like pilots of something I wanted to create, and like there's one where it was just like kind of like like a video Kraken would make, where it's just like background music, very short cut clips with like subtitle editing and like closed captioning, which is pretty funny. Which I like those types of videos, and I
Yeah,
tried it, and it was okay, but I feel like it takes a lot of time. Like that took me 2 to 3 days to edit, and it's only like what 4 minutes long. I don't even know.
mm,
I have to check.
yeah.
It's been so long since I made that video. But I mean, uh, it was like Rainbow Six Siege, I think,
Oh yeah.
and that was actually a fun game. But
I mean, I just kind of just make cancer on my channel, so whatever.
I just made cancer. Yeah,
I just
you
like put
upload.
random shit. Like sometimes I'll just talk about like a story. Sometimes I'll like kind of do like a leafy approach and just like grab some video on YouTube and talk about it, but like
Yeah,
uh, lesser editing because I'm just lazy as shit. Like because my computer, I can't like work on videos at home because one, my internet's slow as shit, so it takes like 138 minutes to upload a fucking video, and
you can watch
so
it later.
yeah,
That's what
I
I.
just do my editing later, in at school usually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna like record some games and then put it kind of like in like a picture in picture for this video just to try it out. I don't know if it'll look good, but I'm gonna try it anyways. So, all depends. Uh, yeah. I don't know. We got like 10 minutes.
Ticks.
10 minutes left till an hour. Uh,
10 minutes. All right. 9/11. George Bush.
just start. This is the offensive corner where we get like the
Oh
last
yeah, let's get
10 minutes
offensive.
like the most offensive stuff as possible.
All right.
I was I was
Maybe I won't.
I was so I had to like go with my now ex-girlfriend. We won't get into that, but I had to drop off a, cable box because her godmother was moving back to her home country. I think like Romania, but
Hmm.
she was moving back, so we had to return this cable box to I think it was Cox. We drove all the way out to Manchester to go drop it off, And like we didn't know what we were supposed to do with the box. I'm not sure if we were just to return it, if we had to like do some type of exchange. I don't know what we had to do. So my girlfriend at the time, she called her mother and asked. But like while she was calling, this like Indian couple was behind us. And I thought, since we were next in line, but we didn't know what to do, I'd offer them to go, uh, ahead of us, because we didn't know what we were doing, so maybe they did.
Yeah.
And for some reason, my girlfriend got really pissed off. Like, why would you let the Indians go ahead of us? You know they don't know what they're doing. I'm like, oh my God,
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ, you're the
Jesus,
most
what the?
racist thing I've ever heard. God damn, you fucking like. She's like, yeah, they
Oh,
they never know what they're doing. Then she started like imitating them and stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
these fucking Indians.
Oh God.
Everyone
You
type
never
in
let Indians in front of you. They never know what they want. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I was just trying to be respectful. She's like, no,
everyone type in the chat. Drew is a fucking Indian.
I'm not in I'm not in I'm anything but I'm pale as shit.
Nigger.
Everyone type Alex is a stupid nigger in chat. Oh boy.
Dumbass.
Okay, so stupid. I don't know why he would ever keep that footage
He's
alive.
got a sexy ass beard though. You gotta admit, man.
He looks like a
Beard.
fucking gnome. He looks like a fucking garden.
You know what? I'm envious because I can't grow shit on my
I can't
face.
grow a beard
Okay,
either, but I don't give a shit.
grow anything. Like I just want like a beard. So anytime I see something, I'm like so envious. I'm like, come on, just
Just like I want my Jew beard. I want like the little curls that come down.
exactly, exactly. And then people are like, you Jewish? I'm like, no, and just walk out.
Your contact in my phone right now is your name and then the Israeli flag next to it. That's your contact name.
Why the fuck? I'm not even Jewish. I'm a name.
You are now.
Fucking. I guess I am. Shit.
We should get the Jew on this podcast.
Oh my god, we should. But
Get the Jew on this podcast.
he just hates Skype for some reason. Like
He
he
hates it.
refuses to go on Skype
We need
for
someone
some
else to like
reason.
to guest star in this appearance or guest star in this podcast one day.
Definitely. I'll see if he'll do it, but he'll probably say no because he's a fucking Jew.
I mean, Jews will be Jews.
I mean, I have another Jew named Dan/Nick. He might be able. I call him Dan/Nick because his underclassman name is Dan, but his real name is Nick.
His
Because
underclassmen
he's
name?
my
Why
slave.
does he have a second name?
Because he's my slave. Fuck
He's
you.
my sleeve.
He's my slave.
Sleeve, eh?
I mean, I know it's against the 13th Amendment, but you know what?
Against
Fuck
the
that
13th
amendment.
Amendment? Which one is the 13th Amendment? Forget.
It bans slavery, right?
I think that was, yeah, you're right. I think that was the ban slavery.
Yeah.
Or was that the
Pretty
17th Amendment? I don't know.
I don't know. How many amendments are there? Who the fuck cares?
There's 7, I think. We give a shit. Fuck politics. Fuck Trump.
Fuck politics. Fuck Trump. Fuck Clinton. Fuck Bernie. Fuck
Sanders. You just gotta vote. What was that guy that was?
with the shoe on his head.
Yeah, the shoe on his fucking head.
I don't even know. Like, I want my pony. God damn it! I want my fucking pony.
I want my free fucking education. Where the fuck is that?
That's a
Not
long
America.
ways. Yeah.
I'm going to fucking Europe.
Oh.
Move there.
Okay, let's
And-
do it.
and-
Me and you.
Junk theater be a junk theater.
Junk theater.
It'll be the E will be after the R, like
Yeah.
fucking French.
Let's get right into the news.
Let's get right into the news.
Right.
What I do is news, even though it's not really news. You just
No, it's not news.
repeat
It's
what
not
the mouth says.
It's fucking that extra shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
Extra.
it's like E news, like
It's some TMZ shit.
absolute media cancer. I mean, all media really is cancer. Like, and
Yeah.
TV media is just absolute fucking like just AIDS. Just
Oh, you know what I'm excited for today? It's at 10 p.m. tonight. The AMC series Preacher, its first episode, is airing
oh, is
tonight.
that from the
Based on a comic book.
Comic
by
Preacher?
Garth
Yeah.
Ennis.
Really, they made a show about that, or is it like a mini series?
Yep. They're making a whole series, I think. Yeah.
Pretty interesting because I actually liked Preacher, so.
Oh my god, it's the best comic. One of the best comics of all time. One of the most controversial.
Wasn't it like a graphic novel, or was it like?
It's I mean, they are in graphic novel format, but like it was a comic book that lasted till I think it was the late '90s to the early 2000s,
It's a
and
very
basically, if you don't know, it's about this guy named Jesse Cusser. He was a preacher in the small town, and basically one day he gets drunk, exposes all of the people confessions. Like they're all like sitting at a bar, and he just comes in drunk, and he's like, "You raped that girl. I know that because you confessed it to me." Da 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 da. So then he goes back and he tries to like say, "I'm sorry for all of this," but then this demon slash angel, like that's called Genesis, comes inside of him. Well, comes inside of him, like kind of absorbs him, and then he has this thing called the Word of God, which whatever he says, like drop your guns, like they automatically drop their guns and do whatever he says, and that's his like power. He can say anything, and he's just a. I think he's like an ex assassin, although I'm not sure. But he can fight pretty well. And basically, he teams up with his ex girlfriend Tulip, which is a kind of a mercenary, and Cassidy, which is an Irish vampire. And Cassidy is the best character. He's funny as fuck in the comics, and the guy who plays him, he looks absolutely fantastic in the role. So
who's
I
playing
can.
that
What was that?
guy? Who's playing the guy who's the lead? I forget his name.
I forget his name too. He's been in a couple movies though. Let
That's
me just
interesting though, because I mean it's AMC as well, because AMC puts out some pretty decent shows. So I mean,
yeah. I mean, they put in The Walking Dead,
yeah,
and
their last comic book series is one of the best-selling TV shows on cable right now. So.
uh, Dominic Cooper.
Dominic Cooper, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, he has been in Captain America. I think he was the bad guy in that. Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, Need for Speed, Dracula. He's in Warcraft. Um, that's about it. I knew him from Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, because when I was a wee lad, I used to love that movie. Such a wee lad. It's actually kind of decent, actually. Yeah, that's about it though for him. And
Goddamn.
yeah, I mean, it looks awesome, so I can't wait.
I hope it's awesome, because I mean I'm in desperate need of a new TV show to watch since I haven't been watching TV.
Yeah, first episode airs tonight,
Tonight.
Sunday.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, 10 p.m.
Well, I'll have to check it out. But
Be there, be a queer.
be there or be a Jew.
Fucking Jew. On this podcast, we do not support any religion whatsoever. So fuck you, everyone. Yeah. What if we get like huge backlash for that?
What?
Just like fuck every religion. You guys are dumbasses.
I don't give
Kill
a
yourself. Okay, bye.
Yeah, yeah. They got a fucking problem. I don't care. I'm not gonna bash religion, but I don't fucking. I'm not gonna fucking hail any in this podcast. So
Yeah. I mean,
whatever.
the series actually takes place before the first couple issues, so like it's more of a prequel, actually. So you don't need any like prior knowledge to go into it. But those are just the basics. Yeah, it's written by the comic book is written by Garth Ennis. He's a very famous writer. He wrote Preacher, the Punisher Max series, and
Why
The
get a Punisher
Darkness.
show yet? I really want a Punisher TV show. Like I want that. I think I heard like
Well,
there might be a next.
yeah, they're
episode.
they're making one for Netflix.
God,
It's on Solo.
I really want a Punisher show. That'd be ridiculous.
Jon Berthel's Punisher is the best Punisher. Like, he is
Any Punisher is pretty fucking good.
I mean, not the 2004.
I mean, there are exceptions, but I love the Punisher in general.
They're awful. Those are just fucking awful.
I just love the Punisher in general.
Yeah, he's just a great character in general. Because a lot of the writers write him like a psychopath because he's a fucking psychopath, and that's how it should be written. Yeah.
You know, I feel that might be a good place to stop for at least.
Yeah. Wait, we have 49,
But yeah,
50,
I got 10 seconds left.
10 seconds. All
Count
right.
fucking.
Plug in my channel again. Jack the Kid. Blah blah blah. You already fucking know.
Yeah, I put it.
Follow me on Twitter. I guess I don't know. Fucking kill yourself, everyone. Woo.